All right, so we're going to kick things off for Runeterra today with some Twisted Fate. So Twisted Fate is the champion that this deck is playing. It's actually the only champion this deck is playing. You can play up to 6, 3 copies of 2 different ones normally, but this one's electing to only play this. 2/2 for 4 with quick attack. When you play this out, it plays one of 3 different cards of your choosing. So it either gives you a spell mana and draws a card, it deals 1 damage to all your enemies and their nexus, or it deals 2 to the strongest enemy and stuns them. His level up condition is when he sees you draw 8 cards. So this is a deck that's very interested in drawing lots of cards. And his leveled up mode is when the first 3 cards you play each round, he plays out a destiny card in order. So once he levels up, you get a blue card, a red card, a yellow card in order. So let me export this to my Runeterra Dex page, and we're going to dive on into some games here with this. Mobalytics page. It's basically this game's Nip, is it? Yeah, very good, very comparable to Nip, is it? Alright, so Sand's not having a Twisted Fate. This hand's actually pretty good. Our opponent is playing Teemo and Ezreal, which means they're an aggressive deck. If they're playing something aggressive, I probably don't want the Pilfered Goods, so I'm going to go ahead and mulligan that one. These seem fine, though. So, Runeterra has what I would describe as the best play-draw balance of any card game I've ever played. And the way the play-draw balance in this game works is that both players draw a card and gain a resource on each turn. And the thing that changes turn to turn is that who is attacking changes. So I'm attacking on the second turn. My opponent will get to attack on the third turn, excuse me. One of the really neat balancing mechanics that this game does that makes the mana system unique from Hearthstone that I really enjoy is that these numbers here underneath my total mana that keeps going up is called spell mana. And spell mana are resources that explicitly carry over turn to turn, but can only be used to play non-allies, non-champions, non-units. Play the Eager Apprentice out here. Eager Apprentice is a 2/1 that refills 2 spell mana crystals when you play it. So you'll note when I played him, it took 2 from here, but it filled up 3 down here. I'm going to go ahead and block their 1/3. Damage in this game carries over between turns, similar to Hearthstone. So blocking these will turn this into a 1/1, this into a 2/1 effectively. And I think I'm going to go ahead and Mystic Shot this here. You can see here in the center, while allies come right into play and you can't respond to them, the spells in this game do go onto a stack in the middle, and you can play fast spells back and forth to respond to things that the other person is doing. So, Twisted Fate here. When he comes into play, I get to play one of my 3 cards. I'm going to go ahead and play Gold card to stun the strongest enemy and deal 2. So that'll kill the Shadow Assassin here, assuming they don't have a trick to protect it. They could have a trick. They're killing my Twisted Fate in response. That's fine. So these 2 will trade.
Master.
And then I'm okay with trading either of these for their 1/1 because this deals damage to me when it attacks. So I'll go ahead and attack with both of these. The attacking in this game is similar to Magic the Gathering in that one player declares attackers and the second one declares blockers, except that blocking is 1-to-1 only, so you can't stack block units.
Time for a true display of skill.
This is elusive, so I can't block it. Probably want to kill that one. This deals 3 to something and I have to discard a card, so that sounds good. Been the merchant here, I think. Give this a good clap.
No way!
I've whipped up something special.
Light the fuse.
Clear off.
So they attacked. This will deal 2 to me. My 2/2 will eat their 1/1.
Time to go.
This card has a mechanic called Plunder, so it gets an extra effect if I've damaged my opponent that turn. So I declined to play it out last turn and banked that mana into spell mana. So one of the interesting balances in this game that I find really elegant and adds a lot of decision making is your units can attack the turn you play them, but if you open on attacks here like I'm doing, my opponent doesn't have a chance to play out blockers before combat takes place. So there's a balance between attacking first to get damage in, but also sometimes deploying things ahead of time to a Red Link, thanks for the tier 2. SCG tour on Arena. That's interesting. Maybe we could take a peek at that later after I'm all done with the Runeterra segment. Makes a lot of sense.
First day on the job. The gun's real.
In a pretty good spot here.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
This casts a spell, they plant 3 puff caps in my deck, sure.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
Have we played a Poro deck? We have not, Orgy. It's still pretty far from leveling up. Just gonna go ahead and kill there. I guess I can pass, right? Because I can do that after I do blocks. See how they attack. Nice, Kyle.
Forward.
Thanks for exercising your constitutional right to peaceful protest. Puff cap boys get real annoying real fast. I mean, sure, but they're at 8, right? They're at 8, and I get to open on attacks here. Oh, I forgot when this hits me, they get a mystic shot. That was a mistake. I should have killed this one. This was a mistake on my part.
Firing. There they go.
That could be puff caps too. Yeah, it's a mistake that snowballs real hard.
After them.
Would a mushroom help? I'm a peddler, not a meddler. No sweat. Send more.
The opponent's archetype doesn't usually play counter
They cannot
spells,
strike what they cannot see.
so hopefully this is lethal. Again, them deploying more blockers here is the reason why I, opponent maybe showing us they made a little bit of a mistake there. They played a card that could have given one of their units a lifesteal, which could have prevented them from dying to my deal 3 there at the end. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn subscribers off when we switched to Legends of Runeterra. That's fine. What's our opponent? Opponent looks like they're playing the burn deck here. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan Get Excited, I think, but we'll keep Mystic Shot and Negro Apprentice. It's unfortunate to draw gotcha here, but it is what it is.
They picked the wrong row. Closing in on the mark.
It's the animation overload. You mean it's awesome, and you wish Magic Arena had half the animations this game did? That's what I feel. That's a,
I'll try anyway.
those are my feelings.
Coming in hot.
You would rather play Moto. If you're someone that enjoys Magic Online, this is probably not the game for you. Make it rain, chat.
Is that all?
Run while you can. Down from the trees. Sure, boss.
Oh, this hurts. Investigating officer, Unit 6.
I just want to watch Lux fire her beam. Yep.
Fuse is lit.
So don't want to trade these two here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Okay, expecting them to open on attacks next turn. If they don't open on attacks, Twisted Fate's going to mess them up. How does the rank system work in Runeterra? Almost identical to Arena, I believe. Well, boop.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
So we're at 9 here. This deals 2 when it dies. It's red card here and get to clear everything out. We'll go to 7. And then we gotta try and close the game out before we die.
A worthy end.
Aha! Follow the trail!
It says fearsome, so it can only be blocked by things with 3 or more
If they don't
attack.
break, they'll burn.
They kill their own thing to deal 2 to us. We're down to one card in hand.
Ages for price.
Was that a good one to steal, chat? Was that a good one to steal?
For the glory of Noxus.
Great, they got a bunch of draws that can kill us here. Definitely don't want to play this out.
Ooh, got some fighting ya. Not my first gunfight.
To the Empire.
Burn deck gonna burn. How did Feather go? Feather was good. Yeah, they play a number of 3 damage spells. Sometimes they play the is a symbol clap card in their colors? I forget if they play the symbol clap card. I really need to memorize which staples are which colors in this game. Would make it easier when playing around things. Ooh, we got a champion. So if you're someone who's farming the rewards in this game, you want to play through until level 8 in each one, I believe, till you get the champion capsule. So we'll get one more level in this region before we swap. Hey, Geek Wolfric. This game is a lot of fun. I've enjoyed playing Runeterra a lot. Twisted Fate's great to have in my opener. I think I'm gonna mulligan the rest of these looking for some cheap units to put into play. League is dead. Hey, look, here's the 2-drop I wanted. Looks like another aggressive deck. This is a thing that will die to Twisted Fate down the line, so that's nice.
I've whipped up something special.
Good example of how going second's actually not that bad of a thing here. So because I went second, I get to attack with my 2-drop on 2.
Lady Elise, where are you?
We shall not rest until all betrayers pay.
This does an extra damage thanks to our powder keg here. And then they can't attack with this. These are fearsome, so I can't block with my 2-2.
Get out of here.
This attack seems loose, knowing that I'm playing Twisted Fate. So this makes another 1-1 afterwards, but like now all of these are just about to get cleared out by Twisted Fate. We'll just bank this 2 mana into spell mana for now, because all of these are going away. There's no reason to Mystic Shot yet. So we'll Twisted Fate with red card. Responses? Sure. Is that Chain Whirler? Kind of. So, when you play Twisted Fate, you get to choose his mode. You can either do 1 to everything, you can draw a card and get a spell mana, or you deal 2 and stun the biggest thing. A lot of variety in there. So this thing creates a 4/4 when it dies.
Subterfuge, hidden clues, it's all here. If they don't break, they'll burn.
This is a good combo.
For the glory of Noxus.
I could have Mystic Shotted to protect Twisted Fate. Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah, that works different than how it works in Magic, so I often forget that it works that way.
Strike at their foundations. Hold it!
Is streamer good at Runeterra? No. God awful. Are we Mystic Shotting the spider, or do we want to... There's some incentive to hit this because then I can gold card with Twisted Fate to kill it next turn. It means I take 1 more damage inside of combat though. That's probably fine.
Beauty and fire.
Oh, I didn't mean to time out Silence. I meant to time out Zach. Is this game fun? I think this game's a lot of fun. This game's been fun for me in a way that Magic has struggled to be in recent memory. So, Insightful Investigator here draws us a fleeting card, which means we lose it if we don't play it. So it works well with our Rummage here, because we get to rummage it away into something that we get to keep down the line, which is wonderful. Fenofeka's here, reminding me why open Twitch chat can sometimes be a stain. Don't let the door hit you in the backside on the way out.
Lost a fair game, or played one.
So we get to a gold card here, which hits their highest power thing for 2 and stuns it, so we just get to get rid of that one. Decimate, yep. Why did we change from sub only to open? Because the last few times we've done open chat and Runeterra, it hasn't been too bad. If that changes, I'll reserve the right to swap it back, but... Oh, do I not have followers chat on? Oh, let's do that. Let's do 30 minutes. I had turned follower only mode off when we went to sub mode, because if people subbed right away, I was fine with that, but yeah, that's a great idea. Just, like, take out the chef.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Get to juice the follower count a little bit too, and take out the riffraff. Makes lazy Loa for comments like that.
Excuse me?
A little bit less common. I don't think I want to trade my 3-1 for their 1-1. I think I'm okay trading my 2-1 for their 1-1. Well, if we don't die, we're in an okay spot. Very similar spot to how we were in last game, where like we've kind of stabilized, but
There can be no justice, only revenge.
The facts fall into place.
We shall return.
really, that concession feels strange. I guess we had them dead next turn. I was going to play out a 3-power attacker, send them in, and then we had a deal 3. I guess that's fair. It's hard to sub as is, now we have to follow you, right? Yeah, I mean, like, they had... If they weren't dead next turn, they were going to be dead, If they weren't dead next turn, they were going to be dead, we were dead to a decimate, but we had them dead next turn, so that's probably fine. If you are watching my stream while I'm streaming Magic and then I change to Runeterra, you have to refresh the stream to get it to pop up. I think I'm mulliganing Mystic Shot and Deadweight Deckhand here. I think I want more cards that draw cards to push Twisted Fate. We know here that they're playing VI/Dinger, so this is very likely a control deck, and I don't really need these against control to start. Disostiv, thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to Oaklandia. Again, another good example. We're going seconds, kind of beneficial, so I get to play my 2-drop out and attack with it right away.
I'm on it. Did that sound right?
hate Wizards of the Coast. Just like, fuck them. Fuck everything about them. It's just unreal how god awful they are at managing their game. It's just oh, I just grabbed the bottom of the Runeterra window and it resized. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Yikes. Am I playing pick a card? I think I'm playing pick a card so I don't lose my mana here. The rest of my hand's pretty bad. I'll throw the gotcha back in. I'm just gonna bank this other 3. Huh? These are all pretty bad. I guess I'm just playing Twisted Fate out. And then I'm gonna rummage through some of these. I just like the Winota announcement pisses me off for so many reasons. Because like, first, they made a big deal about announcing everything a week out, and then just like, nope, immediately gonna backpedal on announcing things a week out. And then, so like, they decided to backlog that and change their mind on that, and then like, then they went and banned something that really didn't need to be banned. So like, not only did they make a change that I don't think they should make, but they made the change I didn't think they should make just completely out of cycle. Like just completely unacceptable in my opinion. Yeah, of course you don't get wild cards. It's suspended, not banned. Like, I just... For those of you that are enjoying the Legends of Runeterra content, Wizards of the Coast has left me incredibly frustrated lately. And when I get back from baby leave, I'm going to be making a good faith effort to try and make Runeterra content and see if I can make it part of my regular thing. Because Wizards of the Coast and Magic they've been something else lately.
Here comes the punchline.
Alright, so I'm gonna lose all of these anyways, so I think I'm using Get Excited on this. Am I? And then we'll play the Investigator out after. I think that's the line. I could also use a Get Excited here, and then use another Get Excited next turn. The problem with that is the odds of them having protection for this are kind of tough. Yeah, I agree, Jin. Runeterra feels like the first non-Magic game I've played that feels like I could stream this and have it potentially still be my job. Just because it has an IP and it has people playing it. Like, other games like Hex and Mythgard are fun, but they just don't have the player base to play as a dedicated game.
Being polite.
Finding details is my duty.
That's not bad. We can give her Vulnerable, which sticks with her. Vulnerable means we can make her block, which is nice. So I think we play Higher Gun here and grab this. I don't need acknowledgement or extra goodies from anyone to make content for a game. Like, I just like want a company that doesn't make me frustrated with most decisions that they make, and like it seems like Riot has their crap together, for lack of a better term. I think I just pass here, because I'm gonna lose a mana if they pass, but they lost all of their mana. So I basically traded 1 mana for 6 mana, which is fine.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
That's gotta go. So he makes turrets every time he does a thing. So I think we just gotta clap that to start. I guess I could gotcha it. Lead on gotcha here, see if they have a protection spell. I've been enjoying making the Runeterra content, Phaser. Thanks for the 1.5 years. I appreciate this. That's something they should try and refresh your stream, Party Bus. So this has still got to go. So I think we just get excited here and finish it off. The spell mana really adds an excellent element to the progressive mana system in a way that's super enjoyable.
Observe and learn.
Yeah, the spell mana is really well done. It adds an incredible amount of depth. So this is elusive, so I can't block it. This is tough, so it doesn't die to my 2-drop. I get to set up Dreadway Deckhand into a Make It Rain or a Twisted Fate to kill this turn, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and lead on this. So the powder keg here says my next spell or skill deals an extra damage and this blows up. So we'll Twisted Fate here to red card to deal 2 to everything. And if they try and do something to my keg in response here, I can Make It Rain and still kill their board, which is great. Yeah, there's that too. They announced and implemented the Winota change in the same day after we had to wait 5 days to get the last ban list update. Like, I feel like I need to take a deep breath and write an entire article about all of the issues that happened, all of the issues I have with what they've done. Like, I feel like I could write an entire article's worth of issues I have with it. So they could have another response here. Otherwise, Make It Rain is going to wrap their board up. They had Deny for this. Okay, they have a Discipline of Fortitude here. She still has a hook on her, though, right? Oh, I guess with the hook, she's still tough. Huh? I'm passing. Sorry for the Magic players in the audience. Here's a tweet for you to retweet. You better refund every wild card people spent on Winota decks on MTG Arena after they felt safe with no bans on Monday. This is messed up on so many levels. It's real bad, chat. Alright, Gotcha's a good draw here. I get to Gotcha this, and then these will trade in combat. And again, if you're ever not sure how combat's gonna work out, the eye over here shows if I put this here, these are gonna trade. Obviously, my opponent could have a response here, but if they don't have a response, these will trade off.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, the opponent's deck, like, I described their deck as a control deck when we started, but in a way, it's a protect the queen deck. Like, they have both VI and Dinger as their queens, and they do a good job protecting them. I think we just need to high roll something useful off their deck here. Set all allies' power and health, the number of spells you've played this game. This round, set all allies' power and health. Okay, that could let us steal a game, maybe.
Success gets you noticed around here.
Oh, I'm aware they don't intend to grant any wild cards. I'm aware.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
Answers, I have them.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Alright, and then we're gonna do this as a YOLO and just smack them. Here, don't deny me, please die. I'm really hoping this isn't a deny based on how long they've tanked here. I'm really hoping this isn't, based on how long they've been in the tank here, these better not be denies. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're gonna Vault Breaker here a bunch and make a bunch of things to block with. Rough.
A sturdy construction.
You cannot escape.
Feels like we're dead here.
My most.
Oh, why didn't I hook VI? Cause I'm. Let's play a game. I'm gonna close Twitter. And condense my thoughts on that later. It's just so frustrating. I didn't do it because I messed up. Oh, look at all our free stuff. I like free stuff. Thank you for being free to play friendly and pay to play friendly, Runeterra. I appreciate you. For people that are trying to maximize the rewards of this game, if you haven't heard me say this before, you should try and get all of your individual regions up to 8 to start, because you get bonus XP up until that point, and you get a champion at level 8. Can a mod update the ban commands to just my Twitter status? I appreciate you. But it looks like they're playing an aggressive deck here, so Mystic Shot and Black Market Merchant are probably good here. I'm gonna mulligan Investigator and Gotcha, because these are a little bit slow against aggro. Again, one of the things I really love about this game that adds an incredible amount of skill to it is the ability to mulligan informed in the one game that you play, as opposed to just being in the dark. If you want to see the current deck we're playing during Runeterra, you type !RT decks in chat. You get a link to my Mobilytics. So, unfortunate that we're on the play here. All of my things are 2-drops, so I can't play out a threat on 1. Into the 46 months. Griffin Bruce. Yeah, I agree, Master Chief. Getting to know like what their approximate archetype is because you're familiar with the game is a huge leg up. I think we're gonna lead on Eager Apprentice here, which will kick our spell mana up to 3, depending on what they do. Opponent disconnected, maybe? It's unfortunate.
How can I help?
I'm less worried about Tournament Jeff's heart exploding. Yeah, it's easier to be focused on just one thing. Right, looks like our opponent is DC'd. How many times do they get to be inactive before it removes them?
Excuse me?
Anybody know offhand? Yeah, their timer went down much quicker the second time. Who's a good little Poro? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a good little Poro? Listen how happy he is. Oh, he has a big yawn. Aww. With Runeterra having Riot backing it, having a big following, I think WotC might get pushed out by their awful decision making. We'll see. People are pretty invested in Magic. Yeah, but I have a Rainbow Poro. I need to put on my custom game board too. I'm using the default Blood board. So does this mean I get to take every piece of interaction out of my decks? I just like, and then like, there's the aspect of they banned Winota and like Teferi's still just legal. I don't have words. Like I am literally just like at a full loss for words. Hey, that's great, B1. Can you change the 10 to a 25 though? Can you repost that with the 10 as a 25? Because I'm gonna do $25 decks for moving forward. But other than that, sounds great.
I'll try anyway.
Are they back? I think they're back. You gonna try and play a game? None of the games we played today mattered now. Yeah, you're not wrong.
We weren't expecting callers.
I don't understand if my opponent's currently connected or not. Are they, like, roping me? Are they not am I getting roped? Is that what's currently going on? Because if they were disconnected, it would have kicked them out by now, right? I think we're getting roped. Is there a report player feature in this game?
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
It's good video. If you don't have the salt video bookmarked and you're a TCG player, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. Timeless video. True classic. Wizards of the Coast has clearly decided that aggressive strategies are not where they want to take their game design moving forward, that their goal is for all games to be a pile of Tefris and ramp. There's quite literally no explanation for the actions lately. If they weren't lucky. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have, like I said, I'm struggling to have words to, like, just articulate just how frustrated I am with all of their stuff. There's a report feature in here somewhere. Look under support. Oh, I have to click support. This is not what I needed in my life after Wizards of the Coast did what they did. Someone wasting 10 minutes of my time here today. This is, like, super frustrating. Yeah, I'm gonna take the win. I want to hit Masters or whatever it is.
Come closer. I don't bite.
I think they decided to play cards to take up more time, is what happened. I'm gonna play 2/3/2s and open attacks next turn and kill them, hopefully.
Let me show you what I can do.
Observe and learn.
I can't even just, like, I can't even, Percy. It's just so, it's so unfathomably stupid. Just everything about it, just, like, from the top down, I can't, just from the top to the bottom to the top, I stop. From the corner of the basement, in the middle of my thoughts. Far from my safety, the picture's there. But why should I care? That was a bit of, is that Fort Minor or is that actual Linkin Park? I forget if that's Lincoln Park or Fort Minor, but it's one of the two. It's actual Lincoln Park. Okay, it's Lincoln Park proper. It's been a long time since I was 13, chat. It's been a long time since I was 13, okay? Alright, so they're playing the Deep, which is kind of a ramp/big mana deck. I think I'm going to keep Eager Apprentice and Investigator or mulligan the rest of these, trying to find more 2-drops. Well, notably, we're going second here, which is great, because we can attack on 2. Hey, thanks for the 9 months, Lucas Zard. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Ah, I forgot to... We were going to change the game board and stuff. I'm going to make it up.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
It's been 84 years, and that's just 2020, right? Really want to attack in, just passing. Is definitely one of their better things against our aggressive draws. This is a matchup where we'll probably be going long.
Stuff make happy.
Stuff make happy. I already have full spell mana, so I'm kind of incentivized to want to play my stuff this turn.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
And for those unaware, stuff makes happy. We do at least have an opponent this game. Low bar. Ooh, red card. Red card's gonna mess some people up, chat. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rummage. Am I? Nah, I'm just gonna burn the mana. Rummaging post Twisted Fate is better, because Twisted Fate levels up by drawing cards. That's unfortunate. They get to hook this. I guess I block here, and then this doesn't really matter, because this will go to... No, they're still not dying, right? I will not be surprised if a large number of people stop playing Magic Arena because of Wizards of the Coast decision to suspend Historic Winota the way they did.
Never lost a fair game, or played one.
If playing the Magic the Gathering did not literally pay my mortgage, I would be taking a break from Magic right now. If I am being honest, if I did not derive my income from playing Magic the Gathering, I would be taking a break.
Excuse me?
Yep, it's pretty good. Guess we're just passing here. This is still infinite away from leveling up.
Blood and guts, golden glory.
So they're gonna have two things that hook here, so I'm going to wait until... Actually, I probably don't want to play this out, right? Because I don't want them to hook it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say pass.
Fell into him.
So we'll go ahead and we'll shoot this. Get to keep this around.
Subterfuge, hidden clues, it's all here.
Can we flip him here? Not quite yet, but we're getting close.
Still taking notes. There's criminals to pursue.
Logic and caution separate us from malefactors.
Protect our grove.
So this is gonna go away anyways. Opponent's getting real close to the deep, he says, as his opponent goes deep. So I think we Twisted Fate here, and then Twisted Fate's, or we pick a card here, and then Twisted Fate's gonna level up next turn. We'll pass, turning all of this into spell mana.
I guess you can win them all.
Gosh, the level up animations are so good. So now when he's leveled up, in order, he plays blue card, red card, gold card.
The water rises.
Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and I think we rummage to start. Because this is burst.
Gotta trust your instincts.
And then I can get excited here, discarding this, hitting this, which will put a red card into play. So red card will deal 1, this will deal 3. Maokai will die here.
Something for all of you.
And so grow tall.
Oh, crap. I needed to do that the other way, right? Okay, so I messed up. I forgot this gets bigger when things die. Yeah, I punted this. Okay, we're dead. Sequencing. I thought I was sequencing right, I did it wrong, actually. So I needed to... That's so weird, your decisions mattering. Because when their champion levels up there, when their champion levels up, our deck gets obliterated down to 4 cards. So I can't kill them through my deck going down to 4 cards. So if I would have dealt 3 to it before red carding, it would have died and not flipped over. So my sequencing lost us that there. And not guaranteed to win if I sequence correctly, but pretty likely to with Flip Twisted Fate. I think Flip Twisted Fate beats their Nautilus a lot of the time. Thanks everybody for hanging out today, by the way. We still got almost 1,000 people in here. Really been enjoying Legends of Runeterra. Plan to do it pretty consistently. This is your first time checking out my Runeterra content. Be sure to check out my website and my YouTube channel. Got a lot of good content up there. Basically everything I stream gets uploaded to both those places. Does misfortune mean something aggressive or no? I definitely want to put gotcha back in because I want this to be cheaper. An anonymous sub-gifter. Thank you for the gifts, whoever that is. I appreciate that. Rolling another gotcha feels real bad.
Get bloody, get paid.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Don't stand in my way.
Safety first.
Am I trading? I think I'm just taking the hit. Good, we'll gotcha this. Next turn. I don't know why my Streamlabs must be broken. When someone gifts a bunch of subs, it's supposed to do 1 animation for all of them. Not 1 for each individual. This is fine. So I have Pilfered Goods here in hand, which can let us draw 2 cards off of their deck. So I'm going to go ahead and play Eager Apprentice, get 2 spell mana back. That's unfortunate. I guess I could do this into Mystic Shot this now and attack them. Contact your local IT department, right?
Excuse me?
Well,
Safety will cost you.
Boys.
when it's anonymous gifter, it treats them as separate transactions. Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. I think I'm blocking here to prevent damage happening to my Nexus. And I think I'm gonna bank my mana here. I lose 1, but by banking 3 spell mana here, I can Mystic Shot them and then double Pilfered Goods, which is great. I think I do this and then just draw 4 cards off their deck.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Old double donation off of their deck. Hey, a Plunder card. We take those. Actually, I'd probably rather Black Market Merchant, right? Just draw another card off their deck. Woo! There we go. There we go. Ready to make it rain, chat? Got that Dorko at 2. Hopefully they attack with this so we can block with the 2/2 and then make it rain, kill them all. Why is your logo a Joker in a costume? Because Hoaglandia has a kind of medieval theme, and I don't think of myself as the king of Hoaglandia. I kind of think of myself as the court jester. I dance for the entertainment of the people.
Carved from the savage cold.
That's a big boy. What is happening? Why can't I play this?
Oh, do you want to get back to work?
Is it bugged? Am I missing something? Why can't I play this? Oh, I have to choose a mode. Oh, I'm dumb.
I need more hands.
I should read the card. Chat, listen. I play Magic the Gathering. I don't read cards. Come on now. What do you think this is? So, I'm gonna take 4, all of these are gonna die, and then we'll make it rain and kill their last 2 things. So, they're up cards in hand, but I'm gonna get to stabilize the board here.
Next time.
So the problem with Make It Rain, I guess it would have, so the problem with Make It Rain is it targets at random, so it could have hit their Nexus and then not killed this. So I think I'm supposed to give up my 2/2 to guaranteed kill their 3/1. So you're right, I could try and high roll there to keep my thing, but I think guaranteed clearing their board is better.
The scene tells me all I need.
I feel like we're pretty far behind at this point. This deck's feeling very similar to the last time we played Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate's a lot of fun when it gets set up, but this deck's very akin to, it feels like the Arclight Phoenix decks when those were competitive in Magic, where like, you just have so much setup in your deck that like, the tires sit there and spin.
Observe and learn.
Like, I feel like I just don't have,
Ready, Rex?
Not yet.
I love this card, it's hilarious. Wow, look at this guy. Man, this guy is so lucky, chat.
Fast 5 focused optical burn.
Cast 7 cannon barrages. Sweating bullets here. Yes, for the time being, Runeterra submissions are the same price as, are $25. if you'd like me to play your Runeterra deck on stream. They just not attack me? Why did they not attack? What am I missing? Will historic submissions be going up in price? I don't know. I'm not gonna make decisions related to my business on impulse. Because again, magic is my job.
Success gets you noticed around here.
So like, I'm gonna take a deep breath and assess what I would like to do and what could happen after thinking about it.
Fortune favors the bold.
Approaching suspects.
I think we hook this here with the Make It Rains. I don't think I really want to throw this in harm's way. It's possible I should have gotcha'd plus Make It Rain before I played the hired gun, so that way I could clear this out and hook the Suigen here. Suigen, whatever his name is. Yeah, we got a great viewer count. Even on the days where we've had a little bit less, I think that's super reasonable.
Unseemly.
The hook means I can make them block. One of the things that's tough to measure too, though, is like, it's not just viewer count that matters
Drive them before
for full transparency. You know, viewer count doesn't always turn into subscribers.
Fight like the animal you are.
Yep. Feel like we're dead here, right? Yeah. I appreciate everybody that hung out through the end here. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. The Twisted Fate deck doesn't feel very powerful in this game. I think I'm gonna be done. It's just like, compared to what the other good decks are doing, this deck feels like it's a card or two short. I feel like it kind of needs like a second payoff. Like, Insightful Investigator, like, generates more card advantage and spins harder, but it's not like another card that's really, really good. Like, it's not a card that, like, kills the opponent when it gets going online. And I feel like this is an archetype that, like, when the next set releases or something gets buffed, if there's just, like, one more payoff. So, like, you're not just a Twisted Fate deck, you have Twisted Fate plus something else to do. This will probably be something really worth exploring. All right, I'm gonna take off for the day because I started late, so I'm running late. I want to get something to eat. I'll be back tomorrow. Someone asked, before you leave, have you played Yasuo deck? I don't know what cards are called. What is Yasuo? Let's look them up. Yeah, so I've not. I only have one copy of Yasuo, and I've not played with him yet. So if I'd played, I'd assume I'd have 2 or 3, but yeah, I played against this. Deck seems sweet. There's a lot of neat tempo decks based around Yasuo, striking things and stunning things, so. At any rate, I will catch all of y'all tomorrow, hopefully, unless the Haley comes before then. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day wherever you're at, and I'll catch you around later, hopefully.